You are watching Tech Confessions, created by Amy Lewis and brought to you by VMware.
Hi, Johan. Welcome to Tech Confessions.
Hi, Amy.
So we happen to be here in the DeLorean, in the actual Back to the Future car.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? And I'm looking, go back in time, go forward, be in the present. What is your software-defined moment? When did you really go, wow, this is what gets me up in the morning?
Well, I was born basically with the early stages of technology. So the first computer I ever bought was a Commodore 64.
Oh, me too.
And the first time I built my own game through BASIC, which, well, at first was a hassle because you wrote. You wrote a lot of code, pressed enter, you made a boo-boo, and stuff broke down.
Yeah.
So after like the fourth time, when it worked, and I was able to play like a little basic game, that was probably the first time I was convinced that IT was the thing for me.
That's awesome.
And from a more mature software-defined perspective, I would say, and it might be corny, but the first time I actually saw vMotion, that was mind-blowing. That was absolutely mind-blowing. It's the way of
it just works, right?
It works. Like, yeah.
It's like kind of magical in some ways.
Yeah. It's insane to see. Like it's like it's like the fairy tale of the fakir riding on his on a magic carpet. You see something move in the air from one place to another, and it's I don't know, it's mind blowing. Last year on VMworld, I saw NVIDIA showing off a premature tech preview of vMotion on VDI with a GPU inside. So you saw something rendering, move it to another host, and still render that video. And that was probably my last and again first kind of moment of which I truly believe that the year of VDI, for instance, is really close. It's not there yet, but it's close. I was going to say,
okay, if we can program our car in the right place, is this the year of VDI, or what year should we program? Should we go to work?
In detail, I would say 2019 March 28th at 12 p.m.
So why are we so specific? What do you have up your sleeve?
Well, I'm convinced that the technology itself is quite mature. VMware was the first to actually invent VDI as a technology, and in 2018 the technology itself is 10 years old already.
Oh, wow.
With all other technologies and mainly security coming into place, NVIDIA building on GPUs really heavily and investing in that spot, I believe that the only thing that stops us of actually being there the year is the way we implement it and design it. And that's where I think guidance should be in place.
Do you have some guidance for us in this?
I actually do.
All right, let's do.
Yeah. So we're a year ahead.
Yeah. Oh.
And it's quite. I'm not here to pitch my book. But this is my project in life right now.
Oh, very cool. And do you find that by writing and documenting things for other people, that helps you kind of really get into it and learn? Is that a way you teach yourself?
Well, that's basically it. One of the things that is really new right now is Windows 10 on VDI. And it's the technology is there, but it's not really common, or there's no common knowledge on how to implement it on the best way. So what I'm currently doing is doing a lot of research on the ideal way of setting up hosts, including GPUs, and configuring Windows 10 in a way that everyone would be able to run a VDI with a great user experience. And if a GPU is required, yes or no, that's the one thing I'd like to research, because NVIDIA thinks that we do, But VMware runs their own VDI environment with approximately 6,000 desktops without a GPU, with a great user experience.
Yeah.
So there must be a thin line somewhere between it.
Right.
And I would like to research what that line is.
Very cool. Very cool. So that's what we can, when we program, we've also got it for 2055 here.
Yeah.
Are you ready to make a prediction about what we're going to see in 2055?
Wow. Well, yeah. The one thing I'm really excited about is the cloud native perspective. So if we're looking at code as a service, so I think that's the one thing that we're aiming for with Pivotal Cloud Foundry, of course, PKS being announced last year. Those are technologies that are working towards the future. They're currently like really early in the hype cycle, but we already see innovative companies in the Netherlands investing in such a technology. So, in my opinion, I think in 7 years' time, that technology would be really mature, and we'll see that the whole cloud-native perspective from an application standpoint will be there for like most of the application build. That's one. The other one is that I think that the smartphone or the endpoint device that we have will merge into something, I don't know, wearable.
Ooh, or planted in our brains. Are we?
Well, that might be too early yet, but that Samsung has released a device called the DeX last year, and that's the first device that actually merged an endpoint like a laptop and a phone in the same device. So you're able to do your work on the same device, but also use a big monitor or a mouse and a keyboard on that device. So
the time has come.
The time has come. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Johan.
Yeah, you're welcome. Happily to be here.
So join us if you're ready to make your tech confession at techconfessionstheshow.com.